Hey guys, this is Kingpin PKR316. I got some books in the mail over the weekend, so I thought I'd do a whole video. On Friday, I did an unboxing of this particular book, but I thought I'd show it in a little more detail and use it as the background for this video. This is obviously Amazing Spider-Man number 9. I'm very happy to break into the single digits. I want to start getting more like 8 and 7, 6, stuff like that. Obviously 1 is going to be a little harder to get, but I'm very happy to have this book. So I think the color looks great for being a 4.5. And usually how I determine if the grade I'm going to get on a particular book is, I'll start looking up on different sites, whether it be eBay and different sites that sell older books, what these comics go for. And like if I start off as an older book as like a 4.5, I'll see what it goes for, and then I'll see what a 5.0 goes for, and then I'll see what a 5.5 goes for, and stuff like that. And then as it starts to like dramatically increase in price, like for instance, say a 4.5 is $300. If a 5.0 is $675, I'll go with the 4.5, because for a 0.5 increase, I would rather save the money towards something else. Now, if the 4.5 is $300 and the 5.0 is like $350, and I can get like say I can get up to a 6.5 or a 7.0 for like $450, $500, then I would go with it, because I feel the jump in the increase is worth the price. So that's just, I don't know, that's something I like to go by. So, and that's how I figure out, you know, the price that I'm going to spend on a book is how high the jump is from the grade. So this is the grade that I decided on getting. And it looks like, to me, it looks like a really nice book for a 4.5, and I was happy to get it. And you know, it's got dings on it, and it looks, you know, I'm sure it's definitely a 4.5. And but I'm very happy with the color. The color's very nice. Well, anyway, I'm going to go into the rest of my haul now. Now, these are some other books I got that were some back issues. Now, this book I'm very happy to get. I was always a big Hobgoblin fan, as when I was a little kid. I'd say Spider-Man was in like the mid 270s when I started collecting comics, and maybe I'd say about 273 or 4, and the Hobgoblin was a big part of those stories, so I was always a big Hobgoblin fan, so I was very happy to get his first appearance. And it does have the Lakeside tattoo in it. I saw a few copies that didn't have the tattoo, and I really didn't want to get them. It's funny too, because I read something online that people take, because there's a Lakeside tattoo in Fantastic Four 252, and they try to take the tattoo out of 252 because I guess it's not worth as much, and they try to put it in here and charge more for their for the Amazing Spider-Man 238. But this is a really nice copy. I'm pretty sure this is a very fine near mint. And I always loved the cover, him ripping the spider costume, and it's actually a really good book. So I had to take it out like a kid and read the story too. So I a lot of times I don't do that, because I'll have collected editions of comics, so I'll read those stories instead of opening up. You know, I just look through it to make sure it's not damaged or anything. But I actually sat down and read this book, so I was very happy to finally get this. Now here's some other Spider-Man books that I got. This is to just fill in my run and try to get closer to getting them all, or as many as I can of them anyway. This is 329. This is 391. These are just odd and end ones that I'm missing. This is when they turn the series over to Volume 2. This is number 37. This is 45, I believe, is it? Yes, this is 45. It's a cool cover. This is 46. which they write and turns out to be $4.87. This is $5.13. Another cool cover. Now this is The Brave and the Bold, number 174, I believe. Yes, it is. And this was only $1. I found this. This is in really nice shape. It's got Green Lantern in it, obviously, but also canaries in it, green arrows in it. So it's a pretty cool book for $1. So I picked it up. This is a Batman 477. Now this is giant size Captain America #1. This is I've been collecting these giant size books when I find them. I have like 8 or 9 of them now, including the X-Men one. And so these are pretty cool. So when I get a chance and I find these, I pick them up. Here's another. Not a big fan of this cover. I don't like how Batman's drawn there. 528. Believe this is 694, is it? Yeah, 694. So I just try to pick these up when I can for cheap. I actually have and 682. I have a few Batman coming in that are I ordered like 50 Batman or so. I think it was actually 40. So when I get those and I get some more books, I'll show the videos. Now this I also got because I love this designer series. I don't think I'm going to get the Jay Lee ones, but I like the Greg Capullo ones. And this is Talon. See, they got the Court of Owls mask there. So this is and all these knives I seen in a video, you could take out all those knives. And so, but the box is cool. I got Batman and Nightwing coming this week. I also have the Joker Harley Quinn statue that gets released this week, so I'll be happy to unbox that and show you guys the Harley Quinn statue. I don't have the Riddler. That's the only one. These two are coming, and I have this one, so I got to pick up the Riddler. Now to my new books for the week that I've read so far. This is Spider-Woman. I really didn't enjoy this book. I dropped this. This is the last one I'll be getting of this. This is all new X-Men. This is cool. This finishes this story where the Ultimate X-Men meet up with the older X-Men, and they fight Doctor Doom in this one. This is I thought it was a pretty cool story. It's like four issues or so. Now this, to me, I liked her when they first started her off. I'm a huge fan of Silk. I think she's going to be around for a long time. I hope she's around for a long time. I think it's very rare that you get a character like this. And even in the book, if you read the back page of this, it tells you most of the characters that we love are 40 plus years old. And it is a rare occurrence when they get to make a new character and people gravitate to her like this. And she really is an awesome character, and I look forward to this book being around for a long time, hopefully. So this is Silk #1. It was an awesome story. It was a really good book. That's Silk #1. Now this is the Stacey Lee variant cover, which was awesome. She does a great job in the artwork in the book. It was really good. There's the variant cover. If I look online, this is like, I don't know if it's selling for this, but people have a price up of like $150, $175 for this book. This is the Scotty Young cover, which usually aren't worth anything except for your enjoyment to like the cover. This I dropped. It's okay. The artwork's awesome. I just, the story I'm really not into. I tried to like it, but I wasn't into it. This is Angela Asgard's Assassin #3. I believe it's #3. It's not #4, right? #3? Yeah, #3. This is Ant-Man #2. This is very funny and continues to still be a good book. He tries to get a loan from a bank, and he goes in there and he writes down all his criminal history and how he has no job and he has no money and he has no way to pay the bank back after they give him the $200,000 loan, which I thought was very funny. But he ends up unlocking their security to show them how he could get inside, and they need him because then he can, make sure they're safe. by making sure other people can't get into it, and he releases this robot that they had that spits gold, and it's back from World War II, and he stops the robot, so the lady who was in charge of denying him the bank loan goes into business with him personally, doesn't even she goes, I actually wouldn't even waste the time or get involved in the headache of giving you a loan. I'm just going to give you the money you asked for, and we're going to be partners. So it was a really funny book. I like it a lot. It was definitely a surprise from last time too that it was so good and it's funny and it's really well written. Now this is another book I dropped. I'm really not into Doc Green and the Incredible Hulk like this. This issue wasn't actually bad, but I went like 4 or 5 issues where I really wasn't care what was going on, so I didn't get it the last 2 months, so I dropped it. So I'm not going to be picking that up. I pick up enough books. This is another one, Punisher. He's fighting the Howling Commandos. This is 15, another, and this actually hurts me to drop because I'm a huge Punisher fan, but just the stories don't go anywhere, and I'm not into it. Now this book is off the charts awesome. Thor number 5. Odin is fit to be tied over who this girl is and why he can't find out. And it's a really good story. I suggest everybody picking it up. And at the end, Odin says he's going to send the Destroyer, which is the bad guy in the first Thor movie, that big monster, to tear her apart. So I really look forward to 6. This is a great book, and it's written well. The artwork's awesome. So kudos to them. And the other 2 books, the last 2 books I have is Suicide Squad number 7, which continues to be a really good book. It's a fairly quick read, but it's a good book. I enjoy it a lot. And the last book is Batman 38. Cool cover, and without going too much into the story, because if you don't read Batman, it's not going to make sense, because this is like 4 parts into Endgame with the Joker and him releasing this toxin in Gotham City. And on the last page, Batman says they know what, the second to last page, now I know what I have to do. And on the last page, he goes to the Court of Owls and asks them for help. So 39 should be really awesome. And, this video is almost 13 minutes long. I want to thank everybody who subscribes to my videos and everybody who watches my videos. This is Kingpin PKR 316. Have a nice week.